So, I want to know from the Bible, how did Prophet Ibrahim or Abraham, how did he pray? I want to know. Because Allah said, whatever he gave you, Muhammad, he gave it to the rest of the prophets. So, how did Abraham pray? How did he pray? Did he dance? What did he do? How did he worship? So I look in the Bible and I open the book of Genesis 17 verse 3. It reads, and I quote, I'm not adding, I'm not deleting. I am just saying like it is. It says in the book of Genesis 17:3, and Abraham fell on his face to the ground, and he prayed, and he did worship the Lord, and the Lord spoke to him. Wow. Fall with his face to the ground, he prayed. Subhanallah. So the smart guy said, Mr. Muhammad Awal, man, we follow the new covenant, man. And Jesus Christ died for our sin, so therefore we worship him. I said, all right, no problem. Let me go and see, how did Jesus worship? How did he worship? I want to know, because I want to follow him. I want to know, because Muhammad, he said, whatever they gave me, they gave them too. So it's up to me to check and compare. So I'll go to the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 39. It reads, and Jesus went little further, and he bowed his head to the ground, and he prayed, and he said, oh my Father, let this cup pass away from me, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he prayed to the Father. How could God pray to another God? All the time you have to use here. This is the book of Matthew. The book of Mark, chapter 14, verse 35. It reads, and Jesus said, Abba, Abba, I know that all things are possible with thee. Please remove this cup of death away from me. And Jesus fell with his face on the ground again. And he prayed, and he said, oh my Lord, remove this cup of death from me, not as I will, but as thou wilt. I don't want to taste it. What is that cup? The cup is the cup of death.